Today we are going to talk about Hollywood Brown and the offense and how it works with and without him, and all that's coming up after the bump.
What do you mean you don't subscribe to my son's YouTube channel?
Mama, no!
Just snap the damn ball, RJ.
What's up, kid folk? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. Consider hitting the like and subscribe button because I upload a video every single day. So it's OU related, college football related, sports related. We have a good time, and today we are going to talk about Hollywood Brown and the offense and how it works with and without him. But first, shout out to Brennan Tate, who hit me up with the really awesome discount where I got my Happy Gilmore jersey that I have on right now. It was the last one on the rack. My man pointed out to me because he knows that I wear, the jerseys, the movie jerseys and whatnot. That's where I live and breathe. That's what's up. And he's like, yo, hey man, we got one of these left, and I know that you wear these on the channel because I watched the channel, and I got, mad love for the channel, and I got mad love for you. So would you like that? I mean, he didn't say it like that. I'm putting words in my man's mouth. But he also led me to an authentic Rick Vaughn Cleveland Indians jersey that I got for Laurel for Christmas. So, RJ, staying up because Brennan kept me up. That's what's up. Now, let's talk about Hollywood Brown. Now, let's just recount what had happened was he had 75 catches for over 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns. He was a Biletnikoff Award semifinalist, got robbed of being a finalist because Jerry Jeudy, who shouldn't have been a finalist, ends up winning the award, plays for Alabama. That is the vengeance if you want to go with the vengeance route for Oklahoma, but I'm not really a vengeance guy because, well, the award goes to whoever the award goes to. And if it didn't go to your dude and it takes that to get you out of bed in the morning, so be it. But those dudes usually don't win games. That's why I'm not really mad at the Alabama players who are talking about we're going to go and get, our boys Heisman. First of all, Torrance Marshall called and he wants his line back. Second of all, you're Alabama. Why are you whining? What are you crying for? You got 2 Heisman winners and 5 national championships under Saban. You're fine. But if this is the thing for what you want to focus on, I don't think you're actually here to win championships in the first place, which is probably why you nearly got beat by Georgia in the SEC title game because Jalen Hurts does not come off the bench to save your behind. You probably aren't even playing in this game. You're probably playing Notre Dame or Clemson or whatever, but also probably helped Oklahoma get in if we're keeping it 100. And keeping it 100, talking about Hollywood Brown and his foot, I know some folks that went just buck wild on Sunday. Why on Sunday? Well, for 2 reasons. Hollywood Brown posted a photo to his Instagram page showing a really gnarly sweater. Actually, it's a Christmas sweater with a goat on it where, he's saying, to be honest, I'm the goat. I was born in the barn, which is a nice line. And goats win championships and Biletnikoff Awards. That's not to throw shade. It's just to say that I feel like the youngins, myself being a youngin, throwing around the GOAT word just a little too much here of late because it means greatest of all time. Now, I understand if greatest of all time is a state of mind. Yes, of course. That's how we get where we are going. We believe in ourselves. We have utter self-confidence. But to go around saying you the Billy is also, okay, people going to pull your card. And sometimes you just ain't going to have it for them to pull. And that's what we're looking at with Hollywood Brown because, bro, you had a bum foot. You had a bum foot in such a way that you were on crutches on the sideline for OU Texas, the Big 12 title game in crunch time. Now, that's not a dig. That's not a knock. It's just the truth. And part of the truth is he's the best wide receiver on the team, which is why folks have been freaking out that it feels like he's posted a photo in Broward County in Florida when he should be on the team plane that's flying in Miami. Bro, he blew up just down the road from where they about to play the Orange Bowl, okay? Put 2 and 2 together on that, or don't, and just, listen to Lincoln Riley when he was asked, yo, how is everybody doing? And he's vague, like I would be vague, which is, yo, we think that the weeks off helped a lot of our guys heal up. The injuries that we had, they're getting better, but what we got is what we got, and everybody we expect to have with us was on the plane. I genuinely believe Hollywood Brown not only plays, he starts, right? And he's going to get at least 10 targets, probably closer to 12. Like, that's in my predictions. 10 to 12 targets throughout this game. I think, foot or no foot, he's going to play. Now, I think, yes, his foot is going to be an issue, but it ain't going to be the kind of issue that you think it is. I think it's going to be the kind of issue that it is for Tua Tagovailoa, honestly. That dude looks fine. Hopping around like Skippy, you know what I mean? He had a high ankle sprain. He had surgery on it to speed it up. And there's been multiple videos and photos and ESPN doing stories about, yo, he's aight. He's going to play. And I think because Marquise Brown is not a quarterback and he was not a Heisman finalist, he's not getting the same sort of publicity and treatment and media attention. But the facts is this. My man's would probably be distraught, and we would probably have heard about it if he wasn't going to play. Otherwise, it's one of the best kept secrets in all of college football. And in this day and age of the internet, if you can do that, more power to you. But I also think that if Hollywood Brown plays, we all know what the offense is capable of. Just check West Virginia. 11 catches, 243 yards. But if he doesn't play, you got 2,000-yard receivers on this team. One of them is CeeDee Lamb, who has 57 catches for over 1,000 yards and the same number of touchdown receptions as Hollywood Brown. As a matter of fact, CeeDee Lamb is averaging more yards per catch than Hollywood Brown. 18.4 yards per catch for CD, 17.6 yards per catch for Hollywood. For all y'all folks that are out here that just want to fact check me in the comments. But those really aren't going to be your primary targets if you're drawing up how to beat this Alabama defense, because they're soft in the middle. Like a dude that doesn't work out, like a dude that's never seen a sit-up, like a dude that doesn't know how to put the pizza down in the 6-point beer. They're soft in the middle, okay? Their linebackers are good. They're not great. And when you ask linebackers to cover seam routes from tight ends that run like wide receivers, you got a problem. Just see what Mark Andrews was able to do to the Los Angeles Chargers on Saturday night, or see what Isaac Nada for Georgia was able to do against Dylan Moses and Alabama. What I'm saying is, you got Grant Calcaterra and Lee Morris who are going to be open running seam routes and curl routes and in routes all day long. And Lee Morris, all he's doing is averaging 21.8 yards per catch. That's 21 catches for 457 yards. You know how many TDs he got? 8. He has the second most TDs on the team. You know who's behind him? Dude named Grant Calcaterra. And all Grant Calcaterra has done is caught 25 passes for 378 yards, averaging 15.1 yards per catch. Look, you're fine. But even if you thought you weren't fine at the outside and you thought maybe they're going to double cover CD, have you been watching Charleston Rambo out there? Do you know that Michael Jones is still waiting in the wings? What I'm saying is you got options at wide receiver and you got Kyler Murray at quarterback. And what have I been saying since jump? We have Kyler Murray and you don't. And there's also other ways to attack this Bama defense that I'm going to get into later in the week, because this is Orange Bowl week. We're going to talk a lot about the matchups. We're going to talk about how we take apart, who we take apart. I know there's some folks out here that want me to put together how I pick winners, because I've been pretty good at picking winners. And, well, somebody owes me a steak dinner. And I've also, suffice it to say, I like the gambling aspect of football, right? We don't talk about it on the channel because, well, families and children, I don't know how folks feel about it. But I think it's kind of interesting for folks that played football to look at the lines, to look at who the matchups are and be like, who's making these lines? Because if you know football, sometimes you think you know something, but other times you don't know anything at all. In that way, I look at gambling a lot of the way that people look at being a stockbroker or working in a stock exchange. Stocks go up, stocks go down. But if you know what you're doing and you do it over the long tail, you're usually pretty good. But back to Marquise Brown, if we're looking at him like a stock, or we're looking at him like a betting line, like whether or not he's going to play in the game and how many targets he's going to get, I got to say, you'd be out there, I think, in the minority of people who think he wouldn't play, and you'll probably be in the minority of people who don't think he's going to get double-digit targets against Alabama. That said, maybe you want to run the ball a little bit more, and that might prevent it, but all things being considered, I expect to see Marquise Hollywood Brown lining up on the other side of CeeDee Lamb while Kyler Murray and the boys try to take down this really great Alabama defense in the Orange Bowl College Football Playoff semifinal for a chance to play in the national championship. All right, that's it for me. Deuces.